Naomi Osaka reflected on her Abu Dhabi defeat ahead of the WTA 1000 in Doha. Naomi Osaka has already changed her attitude following a disappointing 7-5, 6-0 defeat to Danielle Collins in Abu Dhabi. At the time, the former world number one admitted that she felt like a failure. But Osaka has put a new spin on the loss as she now feels even more positive going into this week's Qatar Open. Osaka's comeback continues this week in Doha, where she faces Caroline Garcia for the second time in as many months. The Japanese star lost to the world number 21 at the recent Australian Open. She is 1-3 since making her return in January, with her other defeat coming to former world number 1 Karolina Pliskova. The four-time major champion will be hoping to reverse her fortunes and snap her three-match losing streak in Doha after arguably the worst performance of her comeback in Abu Dhabi. After a close first set, Osaka lost the last 9 names of her first-round match against Collins. "I say some pretty harsh words about myself. I know the word, but if I say it, it sounds really bad. I felt a little like a failure, but I don't want to be too harsh," she said after the match. Less than a week later, the 26-year-old has already changed her perspective on the loss, revealing that it gave her more confidence. "It definitely is hard for me to not be tough on myself, but I think honestly after Abu Dhabi, I actually have more confidence in myself now. Which is a little strange," Osaka said ahead of the Qatar Open. "I think that Abu Dhabi loss, for me, was the worst thing that could happen. I feel like since I have seen the worst that can happen, I think, like, everything else is a plus." And Osaka is now seeing the matches as very expensive practice sessions, as she originally didn't expect to play in Abu Dhabi or Doha. She continued, "In Australia I know that I said I was only going to play Dubai. So I feel like I have to take these tournaments as extra credit. Someone said to me it's like a very expensive practice, so I don't know." After they said that, I felt pretty optimistic. It wasn't an instant change in mindset for Osaka, who admitted she struggled immediately after Abu Dhabi.